Hey guys, this is Christine Smith, your spiritual networker. This is day one of our money manifesting spell. So what we are doing is relighting the candle for day one to activate this spell. Give me a few minutes just to share this out. And then we will get into chatting and we will light the candles when people come on. So if you watch the replay, just go ahead and fast forward. If you guys are here, say hey, let me know that you are here. I got stuck at work, so that's why the feed is so late today at my matrix serving job that I will be out of in 2 months. If you guys are here, say hi, let me know where you're tuning in from. I know it's not going to be so late on the West Coast. It'll be a little bit more of an acceptable time to be online there. So all the West Coast people are going to be able to tune in nicely. All the insomniacs are going to be up on the East Coast. Hey Julie, hey Anne, how are you? Anna Quinette, that's a name, girl. Galactic Impasse. I'm just sharing this out, so. California, perfect. So it's like a decent hour for you. Hey Tina, hey Jennifer, how are you? Oh, welcome Jennifer. Welcome Julie, how are you? Julie's local here with me, and she is coming to Sedona in a week to meet up with us. I'm so excited. That'll be awesome. I love that you live close to me and you're going to be going out there with us. That's so cool. I love it. I guess we're destined to be friends, right, Julie? Let me see what other groups. In the UK, it's like 5 in the morning. One of my friends and business partners, Andrew James, is in the UK. So it's like 6 a.m. there. He's just waking up. Well, he doesn't get up that early, but he's just waking up. And I still haven't been to bed yet. Oh my gosh, there's so many groups to share into. I'm trying to remember them all. I don't know, lately I've only been sharing into my own groups and the people that I've partnered with, because it seems like, you know, there's a lot of not so great energy out there and people kick you out of groups for sharing and being too real, I suppose. So I've been trying to stick to just people that I know, that I've partnered with, that say it's okay. Thank you. Oh my gosh, my skin was a hot mess for like 3 or 4 weeks. I was breaking out in hives and I'm still healing from them. I still have like patches on my skin. And then, so I was sick for 3 weeks with hives and ascension symptoms. And then I got chemical burnt because my skin was sensitive from the hives from doing a face mask. So that's why I was gone for a whole month. 3 weeks was ascension symptoms and generational family curse healing and my own stuff. And then 1 week I got chemical burned on my face from doing a face mask to clean my pores. It was a mud mask. Oh my God, it hurt so bad. My face was like chapped and peeling and like chemical burnt. If you guys know my story, I've worked in skincare, anti-aging, and natural wellness for the past like 7 or 8 years. So you know, I'm pretty pain tolerant. I've done tons of laser treatments on my skin. I've done chemical peels to clear up my acne and acne scars. And this hurt. This was really uncomfortable. It was like all right here, just like the main part of my face. And my face swelled up. It was gnarly. I swear, it's been like the craziest month for me, like health-wise. So, you know, with purging all of those emotions, it was because I was having DNA upgrades. So that is why I feel like a new person. I'm, you know, glowing. My energy is different. My DNA has upgraded. So, you know, that's how people can tell when you're doing well. You know, they say you're glowing and you look happy. It's because your energy glows and it makes your skin glow and people can feel it and they can tell. It's good. You know, your eyes are bigger and brighter. That's one of the biggest things that I've noticed too, is when people heal their DNA and, you know, heal their emotions and purge, I notice my eyes get wider and wider and bigger and brighter each time that I heal. I mean, with me being Asian, I'm obviously have like not so big eyes. Not trying to be like racist. I mean, it's hilarious, but you know, it's a funny side story. When my husband and I went to get our passports done, that you have to take, you know, a picture there. So they actually told me to open my eyes wider and pull my hair behind my ears. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it felt so unnatural. So my passport picture is me purposefully looking bug-eyed, and I look like such a weird alien, which I am any part anyways, but anyway, like it looks so unnatural when you know my face, and when you look at that picture, it just looks ridiculous. It's so funny, and my husband and I laugh about it all the time. I'm like, I'm Asian, I can't open my eyes any bigger and brighter. It was such a funny experience. But anyways, that's one thing that I really, really noticed is my eyes don't look heavy and tired and small and sad and dim. So, all right, so I think I am done sharing. Oh, it's not showing on my personal profile. Hey Hannah, hey Corinne, how are you guys? I'm glad that you can make it. I figure that not as many people would be able to be on this live because it's so late, but I am here to tell you that I am committed to this spell, that I am committed to my mission. I am committed to, you know, helping save the world, and that's what I'm here to do, to activate people to do better in their life, to be the best version of themselves. And I'm just pulling this open on my computer so I can see the comments on my phone and my computer. That's all. Sorry, I'm like a little distracted, but I feel like it shows different comments on my phone than on my computer because it kind of filters it with the algorithm. So I'm like double interneted up over here. So, all right. So I'm here, yes, to say that I am committed every day for the next 7 days. I will be lighting our money spell candles right here. I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to move this over just a smidge. To activate the spell. So really today is day 1, but I just kind of feel like it really isn't. I really feel like in my mind tomorrow is day 1, but that's okay. We can run the spell for as long as these candles burn. You know, you're not going to be mad if you make whatever money you're trying to manifest in 10 to 14 days instead of a week, right? I wouldn't be mad about that. Who cares if it's a few days longer? You know, there's a lag between the energy and the esoteric world and, you know, our 3D world for it to manifest into that. All right, guys, so we are lighting the money candle. I hope you guys all had an awesome day. Let me know how your day went. There. The wick was stuck to the candle. But yeah, how was your guys' day? Tell me something good that happened today to raise the vibe. No, we're not really doing readings today. We're activating the money spell. And I mean, I'll answer some questions for you. I want this to be more of like a chat, like a conversation. If you guys have questions about anything related to this, I would love to answer them for you. But I'm not like, specifically doing readings right now. That's not the energy of what we're doing. We are connecting like we are sitting around a campfire, smoking one, and chilling and having a beer, right? So it's just a casual conversation and manifesting. So tell me what is good that happened in your day today. And I promise you guys, there's always a method to my madness of everything I ask you guys to do and think about, right? Like I always have a reason for that. It's never for no reason, so just know that. Oh, water. Aw. Let me know what's good for you guys. So what is good for me today? Let me see what you guys are saying. Monica says, hard, sad day here. Oh, well, it can end better. Carrie says, my meditation helped my mindset today for sure, but the ding startled me. Oh, I know. You know what? Between the ding and the dogs. The ding and the dogs. It's like our freaking Dr. Seuss book. But anyways, I know. I don't know how to turn my notifications off on my phone to stop doing that when I'm on live. And it's really, really important that I figure this out. I need to Google. I had to Google how to change my business page name earlier because it wasn't the way it used to be and they keep changing everything. But I'm so aware of everything and I'm so detail oriented and on alert for my intuition. I can't stand like things being in the background of a picture distracting or not being in the middle or like, loud noises, like people were working on their roof across the street. Like I'm hypersensitive to sound and stimulation. I really crave like quietness and focus and melodic sounds and rhythmic stuff. Like everything else to me is just like clutter in my mind. I'm like, get out of there. So hold on, I'm looking at some comments here. So now I totally forget the point of the story, but I'm sure it'll like come back to me here in a second. But oh my gosh. My brain's fried. Oh, but the ding. Yes, I'm constantly trying to make the atmosphere peaceful and quiet when I do my sessions. I think I'm going to have to put my dogs in another room and make like a comfortable bed and nest there because I can't have them barking when I'm doing sessions and, meditations and like have people deep in trance and focused because it's just, if it distracts me, I know it distracts them. And, I know Facebook Live is like meant to be for you to do your business on the go, but like I'm energy sensitive. I'm an empath. So I want to create an atmosphere that feels safe, that feels grounding, that feels comfortable. Yeah, you know what? You said it got fuzzy all of a sudden. I always have a lot of spirits around me, and I catch them a lot in pictures. And what's funny is I'm a seer, I'm clairvoyant. I'm going to clear my energy because I was at work around a lot of people drinking and in bad moods. So we are going to just clear that. Okay, so clearing us of all negative energy and anyone draining our energy with or without our consent. Please cut all cords to anyone and anything that could be draining our energy across all times, dimensions, space, and reality. Yeah, I see the fuzziness on my computer screen. It's going like in and out, trying to focus. Yeah. So, I mean, for one, Mercury retrograde is in effect, so it can mess with communication and internet and slow down travel. Mercury retrograde is when the planets are moving. The planet Mercury is moving in reverse, and Mercury rules the planet of communication, mail, travel. So right now, communication is 3 times harder than it would typically be, and a lot of people's stuff, emotions and junk is coming up for you to purge. So everybody's like on edge with each other. You know, people are emotional and don't know what the hell's going on if they're not following this energy work, which is why it's so important to know what is going on in the astrological world, guys. Don't you want to know what's coming ahead of time? I know I do. I want that edge. I want to be prepared for what's coming and know what's going on. I mean, you know, could be nice, ignorance is bliss, but, you know, I think I'd rather be aware, and I think I'd rather know what's coming and prepare for it. Mercury rules those planets, so travel can take longer. Communication is tough. Asia, that sounds completely normal for Mercury retrograde. What that means is you are probably holding energy there that you need to release. So it's coming up for you to heal right now. And, you know, there's all these things like, oh, Mercury retrograde's awful, blah, 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 blah. But you know what? What this teaches us is how to communicate better. This teaches us it teaches us patience. It teaches us understanding. It teaches us compassion, unconditional love. Instead of jumping to conclusions and assuming things, because I see this all the time. I'm starting to notice this at work. A lot of people jump to conclusions. And that's when everyone gets themselves all worked up over stuff. And that's like crazy. You're like creating that drama. Corinne, sulfur smell. Hold on. What is the sulfur smell? I'm gonna look it up for you. Sulfur smell. That's not a pleasant smell. Definitely, that's what I thought. I thought it was negative spirits. That's what I thought, but I wanted to double check. But yeah, it's definitely like stuff that smells like it's dying or rotting and like of death is bad spirits, or like a fart. Yeah, and I've heard that before. But yeah, let me double check. Is that right? Yeah, I just asked spirit. That's right. That's what I thought, but I wanted to be sure. I need to quit second guessing myself, right? Because I know the answer. I have not smelled that though, but you might want to clear yourself and clear your house. You know, that's something I can help you with if you don't know how to do it, but Reiki will clear that. You could put crystals in your house. There's a lot that you can do. You can take salt baths to clear your energy. Yeah, energy clearing. Definitely clear that cut cords. There's so many things you can do, guys. That's the cool thing about like all of this energy stuff. There's not a right or wrong way to do things. It's infinite how much you could do things. You know, there's no right or wrong way. I thought there were spirits around this house. Yeah, you know, is there weird stuff happening, or are you getting like weird chills on the back of your neck, or like goosebumps from the ground up? Because from the ground up is negative energy. From the top down, light and bubbly, is like confirmation from the angels. So, you know, you might notice things like that if you're an empath. You know, it might feel scary. I mean, I feel like I can feel when there's things in my house. I clear my house every night because I go out in public. Beth says, hold on. Hold on. Monica asked, am I doing a love spell anytime soon? Yeah, I'm willing to take requests from you guys to see, you know, what kind of things that you would like spells on. I'm definitely open to suggestions, you know, because if you need it, there's probably a lot of other people that need it. I just had someone say the same thing to me today about their marriage. They felt like it was like slipping away or like getting stale. So, you know, you're the second person in one day to tell me that, actually within the past 3 hours. So I might have to do that one next Monday. Thank you for the suggestion. I am here to serve. So, you know, if you guys have any topics, any ideas, I'm open to doing a live on whatever you want to know about. Beth says, I've been depressed, eating too much. Yeah, I kind of ate like shit the past week too with the holidays, but I feel like my body needed it from being sick and recovering and having the DNA upgrade. So just follow your intuition, but know that Mercury retrograde is happening right now too. So a lot of your loose ends and things that aren't healed are coming up to the surface for you to take a look at and close up those loose ends so that you can move forward. You might run into your ex-best friend or your ex-boyfriend that you haven't seen since last Mercury retrograde. He might want to try to sneak his way back into your life. Don't fall for that nonsense. Also, there was a geomagnetic storm that hit a couple hours ago while I was at work. I couldn't post about it, which is, you know, energy from the earth and the sun, forcing us to heal our emotions and raise the frequency. So lots of things happening, guys. Lots of things happening in the spiritual astrological world. Deborah Richards says, I smell like a perfumey sweet smell often. It's one of your spirit guides. You know, sometimes our spirit guides have like a scent to them. I have a strong sense of smell and hearing. You know, like I said, my intuition is like really intense. It always has been. And I notice a lot of smells too, and sometimes smells come to me to send me memories of, you know, like when I was a kid with my brother and sister and my family and stuff, so. But yeah, the camera keeps going in and out because spirits can manipulate energy, which is what led into the Mercury retrograde conversation. I burn out lights. Yeah, lights always flicker around me. I'm always like messing with electricity. So is my uncle. My uncle and he thinks it's hilarious to play with the heat of my hair dryer when I'm blow drying my hair off and on. It's funny. And every time I'm like, all right, seriously, come on. He makes it go right back. I'm like, I'm watching you. Things have been misplaced, but I don't think it's doing it. Okay, yeah, that sounds like something that could be, you know, like a dark spirit messing with you. I lost a bag of crystals, which I'm really sad about. It was a chakra set in a velvet case, and I don't know if it fell out of my purse. It was a tiny purse-sized one with a tiny piece of selenite, and I either lost it or it was like, I don't know, taken. The fairies like to misplace stuff too, but they just do it because it's funny, not because they're trying to be like evil. They do it because they're mischievous and they're pranksters. Turn TVs off and on, yeah, or they'll make lights flicker and then all of a sudden it'll flicker like a different color, like pink or something random. That's mostly likely a past life person you knew or someone who is close to you who passed on. Yeah, normally it's people that have passed on the other side that are messing with your electronics. Because they're trying to connect with you, you know, they're trying to, we all have the ability to connect. Andrew, I went from making $0 to already made 50 and still going. Awesome. What type of candle is that? I don't know. This is just like a yellow golden candle. This is green candles. They're covered in cinnamon because fairies like cinnamon. The fairies like the cinnamon. And there's money down here. And then I have a sheet of paper that says something about creating the most abundance for the best and highest good of everyone available at this time. Because normally you put how much money you want to manifest in here. And then I put, and so it is. But I wanted to, since there were so many different people and there's everybody's belief level is at a different level, I needed it to be like open and customized to each person wherever their belief level is at. So, and I wanted it to be the best and most amount possible for each and every person at that time. Asia says my stomach hurts as well. Yeah. It sounds like you are holding energy there in your lower chakras that needs to come out. It's someone you know, Deb, coming to say hi. I saw 3 dragonflies today. Had some communication problems lately. Mercury retrograde is no lie. Does the guy I'm dating still like me? Oh, we're not really doing readings today. But, you know, if you're asking if he still likes you, that is telling you that there is insecurity and self-confidence issues and lower chakra issues that you need to address and heal, because why would you be thinking that? So you need to learn to love yourself and heal those aspects of you. Do I leave the candles on? No, I just burn them while we're here. We burn them a little bit every day for 7 days. And guys, another way to try to get abundance is to go clean up the trash in your neighborhood. Go pick up a trash bag with some gloves on and, you know, ask the fairies to bless you with abundance for helping them. Because if you do the animals and the other realms favors, they will do favors for you. It's energy exchange, guys. We're learning how to communicate and work in the rules of the higher dimensions. So, electronic interference. Yeah, sometimes it's negative energy coming through trying to cut the feed too. That's happened sometimes when I've been on Facebook Live and people popped on with negative energy, or somehow it found its way to my feed. And I've had to jump off and like restart or like stop for a while. It happens. Hey, everything's meant to be. Just follow the flow. You can't get all worked up about things, guys. That's one of the biggest things. Don't get so worked up about everything. Don't judge it. Just take it as it is and be like, oh, okay, well now what? You know, reroute. No big deal. Don't stress over stuff, guys. This is what I do for a living. I want to make money helping my fellow fairy and animals this way, but also through my art. Yeah, I feel like we have a lot in common, girlfriend. I feel the exact same about everything. I also do art. I have fairy energy. I love animals. I love the fairy realm. So I think we're soul sisters. 3 different times that good change is coming. Fabulous. Faith says, can we purchase the spells from you, or can we purchase specific spells? Yeah, I mean, I can do energy work on you or spells, whatever you need done. I am a multi-dimensional being. I am here to expand and grow. And I'm open to always learning something and trying something, even if I don't know if I know how to do it. I am willing to take the chance and take it as a learning experience and see what happens, guys. I love trial and error. I love, doing my own experiments and getting my own results. It's so much fun. We're here to play, guys. This is why we're here. This is why we're here. We're here to play. We're here to experience and create. Hey Riley, how are you? Hey Faith. Hey Deborah. Yeah, I never really thought it would be like, whatever, that smells good. Yeah, you know what? A lot of the, the clairaudience, clairvoyance, clairsentience, all of these gifts, what I've learned is I always knew, but I don't know. It's like, I don't know. It's crazy. It's like, it's so subtle that you brush it off. It's like you wouldn't think that this is what being psychic is. This is what being clairvoyant is. This is what being clairaudient is. It's different than you imagine it would be. I mean, don't you guys think that? I do. I'm like, oh, I didn't know. Like, they exaggerate everything on TV, and there's all this, like, false stuff out there for, like, fear-mongering and, like, it's just, they put an image in your head that you think of what a psychic or a healer or, whatever is, but it's different than you think. Because it's subtle. It's not in your face, like, hey, this is what you see. This is what this means. It is not black and white. The spirit speaks to you in metaphors. So it's our job to learn how to communicate with them and deliver the message that we are getting. My cats are guarding my door. Maybe there's something they're sensing out there. Yeah, animals see spirits too. They totally do. They're sensitive to energy. Yeah. My audio's been going in and out. Yeah, the focus has been to, I don't know. There's nothing I can do about it. It's my Aunt Florence and my Uncle Jim. There's nothing negative here. You're welcome, Mira. Tina says, I've been getting hives out of nowhere. It's so weird. Got them all over my right hand and stomach today. Didn't touch anything I was allergic to either. Girlfriend, that is ascension symptoms, and it could be from vaccines as well. But I got it too. Everybody is. So again, this is why it's important to know the spiritual meaning of every disease, every health issue, everything going on. So when I was sick for 3 weeks, my body ached. I had brain fog. I felt like an empty vessel. I couldn't think. I couldn't move. My eyeballs hurt. My body hurt. What this tells me is I was getting DNA upgrades in all of these places. And also, I got hives. Really, really bad. And when I purge anger and deep irritation and deep resentment and deep fear, like stuff I've been holding in since childhood, I purge it through my skin, because that is the last filter for it to come out of our body, guys. So, I had the hives for like 3 weeks off and on, very, very painful, like to where I itched my skin open and looked like a meth head. And then this past week, it changed to like a different kind of hives. It's almost like, I want to say scabby or plaquey, but not really. And then they kind of like turned into blisters and opened and then healed. And it was definitely, like a different type of hives. I thought I had shingles, and did I have shingles? Yeah, I had like a light case of shingles. And which is adult chickenpox. And I've never had that in my life, guys, but this is where vaccines come into play, and the cabal and the dark energy, and also our own emotions come into play. Because what having hives and, you know, rashes mean, deep, deep dread. For me, you know, I was releasing family generational stuff, as well as, you know, deep dread and resentment and hating the fact that I have to have this serving job for now, only for like the next 2 months. Like deep, deep dread. Like my soul is angry that I have to go serve. And you know, it's not that bad. It's short shifts, it's part-time, but it's like my soul craves doing what I'm doing right now to help people. I am not happy unless I am doing this. I don't want to do anything but this. And I feel like I am wasting my energy and myself there. But you know, we still have to participate a little bit in the 3D matrix world. It just is what it is, and it's all temporary. But you know, what are you irritated about? What are you dreading? What do you have resentment about? What are you holding in that's a deep, deep irritation that you've been holding in for a long time? That's what's coming up for you. So, you know, for me, I sat in that shit for 4 weeks. I sat in this, who am I? What am I doing with my life? I hate everything. I hate where I'm at right now. I just want to be where I am, you know, doing what I love and doing what I want to do with my life. And anything but that to me is a waste of time. And, you know, what this taught me going through this, and I was also healing family curses, which was really intense, really, really intense. You know, as I'm itching, because I'm still finishing up healing my hives, you know, I had to sit in that feeling of that irritation for 3 to 4 weeks, guys, to purge it. I was crying. I felt ungrounded. I felt crazy. I felt like I was lost as shit. Like I didn't know what I was doing with my life. Like I had no direction. I'm like, I need to revise a plan, you know, because every like month or two, you need to stop, evaluate what's going on, see how things are going, and see if you need to tweak your plan of action. But you have to leave it open. You can't plan every little step. You have to have a loose outline of what you want to do and kind of go with the flow, right? So, you know, you need to heal all that stuff, Tina. That's coming up for you. What are you irritated about? What are you dreading? What resentment do you have that you're holding on to? Beth, I have a hard time rewiring my brain being Southern Baptist. I feel some misplaced guilt. I can do light language DNA activations for you for that. You also need to, what really helped me was I got rid of my cable because I don't want any garbage from the cable or drug commercials or anything in my mind. I'm very protective of my energy, guys. You know, our subconscious runs 95% of our life. So what that tells us is that our conscious mind only runs 5% of our life. So what that tells us is we need to be training our subconscious. And it's going to take a solid minimum of 90 days to see that change that you have to commit to. Whether it's a diet, whether it's subconscious reprogramming, whether it's working out, whether it's learning how to hula hoop. Everything is going to take a minimum of 90 days for you to get it and start seeing the results. So keep that in mind anytime you're doing something. Commit to that 90 days. So what really helped me, Beth, was as I was getting ready every day and driving, you know, anywhere, instead of listening to the same stupid songs that you hear every hour on the radio that they brainwash you into liking even though you hate it, listen to stuff on YouTube about manifesting, listen to other inspirational speakers, listen to other people, you know, like me, spiritual healers, people that inspire you, listening to uplifting stuff, and get rid of the garbage. This is why I'm going to re-record a training, a class called Activate and Ascend Class 111, which is going to be the basic 101s of what you need to know about ascension, complete with a 90-day detox of the mind, body, and soul. Because what I'm finding is that I'm working with so many people that I can't repeat the same thing to every person over and over and over to get the information to people fast enough and to give them enough information. It would take hours and hours of time for us to do that. And granted, if you want to do it that way and work one-on-one, I will absolutely work with you one-on-one. You know, some people need that. But for me, I want to get all of the information in one training and one class that you're going to be able to watch and take notes on whenever you want and refer to. And it's going to be step by step. I already have the PowerPoint and everything together. I just need to re-record it because the last time I recorded it like a week and a half ago, I was coughing all over the place and it was disgusting. I'm disgusted by myself. So I'm probably going to re-record it tomorrow because I'm off the next 3 days. So I'm available if you guys have questions, if you guys need sessions, if you need healing, if you need anything. I am literally going to be sitting around the house the next 3 days, working online, waiting for people that need my help, other than getting my hair cut Thursday afternoon. But because this shag needs a trim. I have not had a trim in 4 months and it's looking a hot mess. And I need to look ready when I go to shoot in Sedona with Francisco Osa from Be Kind, Be Loving, Be Spiritual. I listen to Universe, like Y-O-U-N-I verse. I love that channel about manifesting. Just listen to anything uplifting, guys. Commit to it for 90 days and I promise you, you will start seeing a shift. There's also other things that I'm going to be teaching you in my class that are very important, like your spiritual hygiene and all of this stuff. Everything that I do to be who I am and be as happy and healthy as possible. So, you know, it takes time. I didn't start out this way. I wasn't born this way. Like, it's taken a lot of work and a lot of commitment that I am dedicated to every day. I have myself in a routine. I do this stuff. This is a lifestyle for me. This isn't something that I just do once and I'm done. I am committed to this lifestyle, like eating healthy, like showering, like doing, you know, going to the gym. It's a lifestyle change. Renee, I'm an artist and magical as well. The more I give, the more amazing I feel. Exactly. My soul craves helping people because it fills my cup too. Asia, I want to tap in my powers and abilities. It just takes practice. Everything takes practice. It's, you know, like tuning into a radio station. You learn how to tune and tap into it. And you can also, like, I can do DNA activations of light language to unlock your psychic abilities that you've earned in every past lifetime and activate them for you in this lifetime. I've done a lot of that for myself. And, you know, doing Merkaba activations and just light language activations like crazy. And I am definitely purging and healing, but I feel good, you know? It comes and then you don't expect it. Yeah. Just keep doing the work. But sometimes you need a break. That guilt was learned onto you. You don't actually possess it. It's the same feeling you get when you don't have confidence in yourself. You've been told a lie your whole life. Unconditionally love everything around you, especially everything about yourself is the best way to heal. Yes, definitely. I agree. When you heal yourself, you heal the rest of the world. You heal your planet. You heal generational and family curses. You heal your family. It's powerful. How do you define soul and how soul controls our physical body? I mean, your soul is your higher self, you know? This physical body is just like skin suit or a vessel that we like rent to experience for the lifetime that we're here. We've all lived many lifetimes. Some people are older than other people. Some people are younger. I am a very, very old soul. And old souls typically go away from the herd. They, you know, are more loners. We more like to live life in our own mind without the outside clutter, without the outside nonsense. You know, we like to create art, create our realities. We're curious. You know, we want to learn things. We want to study things. And we just don't fit in with society. We're different. We're deep people. We've learned a lot. But your soul is what guides you through life, and spirit. And, you know, spirit communicates with us through our body. So that's why it's important to cleanse, you know, to eat clean, to be clear, to be healthy, to be happy, to be focused. Because the more clean and clear the mind and the body and the soul is, the more cleaner and clearer your messages are going to be from spirit. And you'll be able to tap in better. This is why we always preach about, hey, eat a clean diet, eat fresh fruits and vegetables, avoid meat, avoid dairy, you know, drink water, take quality supplements. Because what you put in your body, your mind, your eyes, your ears, your soul, your mouth, your nose, is what's affecting how you feel, whether you realize it or not. Antoinette, you're a beautiful person. To be honest, the last couple months I've been trying to force things. I have only over the last couple months just released myself to date. Yes, you know, one of the biggest things that I've learned is you have to let go. You have to surrender to this. You have to say, okay, I'm here. As I almost burned down the house by raising my arms. It's a good thing that didn't make a mess. You know, you have to just surrender to the guidance that you're giving. You have to get rid of your ego and just say, all right, I'm listening. I'm here to serve. What do you want me to do? I will do whatever it takes. That's what it takes, you getting to that breaking point. But I've been there quite a few times the past, I don't know, lifetimes. Dang, my period was so bad this time around too. Purging, girl, lower chakra stuff. I've even heard people say that they've had solar plexus shits when they released stuff from their solar plexus, that it was like different poop than they like normally have because they were releasing the emotions and everything toxic they've been holding in. I know it's weird to talk about poop, but guys, like this stuff's a thing. Corinne, I'm an artist. I've been at a block, but now I'm feeling drawn to it again. Yeah, and you guys, I said this on a feed earlier, whenever you're feeling blocked, it's because you are uninspired. So you need to do things that are going to inspire you and connect and meditate and, you know, do what makes you happy. Do what interests you to keep you connected. It's because you're disconnected that you feel that you're blocked. You need to connect more. Go outside and ground. Go lay in a hammock for hours. Go be outside barefoot at the beach. You know, you need to connect with the earth and connect with the sun and connect with spirit. Now I'm getting the hives. That's nuts. Yeah, it's because I'm talking about it. We're bringing it up, right? Oh my God, I'm finishing up healing mine. I have like dry patches on my arms right here. I mean, that was some deep shit, let me tell you. Oh my God, it was hurting. I literally looked like a meth head. So bad. That's how much anger and fear and resentment and irritation and dread I had. So bad that I itched holes in my skin, guys. Woo! That ain't good, right? I mean, I'm not perfect. Like, oh, yeah. These messages are for me too, guys. They're not just for you. They're for all of us because we are all going through this stuff. I am not a Cancer. I'm an Aries. I've been sweating a lot and now I'm getting hives. Also, I activate people. So, I mean, I don't know if that could be part of it, but sorry guys, I'm an activator. I did have alcohol at a bachelorette party last weekend. Never drank, had 2 shots of martini. These are tiny bumps that come up, almost like eczema. It's like a tiny little blister, right? Yeah. Tina, that's funny because when I started getting sick, the weekend of it, I had drank really heavy on a Friday night because we went to see a DJ, and I hardly ever drink, guys. If I do, it's like a couple beers, like once a month. Like, I'm not a drinker. If anything, I'd rather eat some shitty food because I'm a foodie, which is really hard when you're trying to be healthy. But I drank really heavily that Friday, like really heavily, like still woke up drunk, and that's like not me. But hey, we're not perfect, and we're allowed to enjoy the human experience too from time to time. So don't think that if you're an energy healer, you can't have fun, you can't have a beer, you can't eat shitty from time to time. It's all about moderation, guys. We are allowed to enjoy our human experience still. We have to find that balance of being our higher self, but also being our human side, right? Because the starseeds are hybrids. We're, half alien, half human. So we have to find that balance of, enjoying and respecting both sides of the realms, right? But I drank really heavily, and then the geomagnetic storms hit super hard and heavy for like a week straight. Yeah, and then that on top of it, and then the hives, and that is what started my ascension with that. My ascension healing, that I was sick for 3 weeks with the hives. Oh my God, girlfriend. Oh, that's so funny. You're like a month right behind me. It's funny. It was the exact same thing. I drank alcohol, and then I woke up, and then I'm starting to gather people's energy. I'm getting stuffy. You can tell that your third eye is getting blocked with other people's energy because you get congested. And like typically when I go clear that with Reiki, it goes away instantly. Like, guys, like I can clear a stuffy nose instantly with the healing modalities that I know. How crazy is that? How crazy is it that we have the ability to do this, guys? Doesn't that blow your freaking mind? Me, as a nerdy person that's all crown chakra, that loves to know things and share things with people and educate and learn, am so fascinated by this stuff, guys. This is why I'm so passionate about it, because I'm so fascinated by it. This is literally magic. It's so incredible, and people need to know that they have the ability to heal themselves and heal others. That's so crazy. I've had a hives off and on a few months ago. In fact, I didn't touch anything I was allergic to. Yeah, an allergy thing is brainwashing from them. I definitely feel like I was releasing something, and now I'm on my spiritual journey. Yeah, you know what? When I first moved to Florida 3 years ago, about 3 years ago, I think the hives came at about a year of living here. I started getting hives like here and there, not as intense as I was now. And it was because my husband and I, had moved away from everyone and everything that we knew and started over, and we were purging and healing and letting go of stuff. And I am completely 10 million bajillion% a different person 3.5 years later, moving to Florida, than when anyone met me in the past. People that met me in the past probably wouldn't even recognize who I am as a person, because I am so different. And that's what personal growth does for you. I don't want to be known as, oh, I'm still the same person I was when I was 15 or when I was 21 or 25. I don't want to be that person I was back then. I don't know about you guys, but I like the person that I'm becoming now a lot better than anyone I was in the past. Not saying that I was terrible, but I like who I am becoming, and I'm falling in love with myself, which is, my whole journey. If you guys know my story, was learning how to love myself and being comfortable in my own skin. How I'm feeling now with the job coming up. I might have to take that Powerball printing job that prints literally Powerballs for the world that are made of plastic. I turned down other jobs that involve plastic, but I won't be designing anything. I need the money, and the boss would be really nice and considerate of my needs. The whole idea of working for someone else and not having time for my life is driving me nuts. Girl, Yes, that's why I'm working very, very part-time. That's why I'm serving, because I make enough money to pay my bills, but work part-time. And I am focusing and putting my energy into building my own life and helping others by doing what I love to do to help them. And, you know, think about this, Tina. How are you going to get out of that cycle if you don't make a change, right? If you don't follow your passions, you're going to be constantly in that loop that we talk about, learning the same lesson until you decide, all right, I'm done with this shit. I'm ready to do me. That's the point I'm at right now. Like, yes, having a permanent makeup business was okay, but I didn't like the matrix part of business and being able to only see and help 4 people a day. There's a lot of rules and laws and regulations and bitchy women and unrealistic people that, like, I didn't want to be a part of. And to me, yeah, permanent makeup's great. I have eyebrows. I feel more normal from it. But you know what? I just want to help people learn to love themselves and know that they're good enough, that they don't need something like plastic surgery or, you know, spa stuff to love themselves and be happy, and that you are enough. Yes, self-improvement's great, but I don't know. I just feel like I had a deeper mission than doing permanent makeup. And granted, everything was all about the self-esteem, you know, when I worked in the med spa for 7 years, you know, because I've had no self-esteem. So for me, that was important to help other people with their self-esteem because I needed that. And now my mission is bigger and my goals and dreams are bigger, and I keep growing and things keep getting deeper and deeper. So now I want to heal people. I want to pull people out of the darkest points of their life and turn them into the beautiful soul that they were meant to be. And I want to sit there and be proud for that person. Like, I just want to be happy for them, because if someone would have helped me with that, holy shit, man, they would have saved me a lot. But I had to go through that experience, and here I am, feeling awesome, alive, even when things get rough, still happy, still awesome, still alive. I need to write a book. Oh, I'm definitely going to write a book eventually. Yeah, I'm going to do years of studying, and I am going to write a badass book. Well, I'll probably have a ghostwriter because I don't want to write it, but I will tell my story and they can write it for me. Aw, Shion said I look amazing. Thank you. How do you tap into your psychic abilities? Any recommendations? I am going to be recording another class for how to tap into your psychic gifts. I already had the outline done. I just need to put together the PowerPoint. Guys, it takes me like a couple weeks to get this stuff done, but you know what? Doing these classes is literally me pouring my heart and my soul into it and giving you everything that I think that you need to know that will help you on your path by spoon feeding it to you through everything that I've learned. And that's my goal, is to make it as easy for you as possible. One-stop shop. How do I stop old friends or people entering my dream world? You have to cut cords, Harmony, because there's still cords of energy connecting you that they are draining your energy from and intruding your space. If you need help, that's something that I can do. Allie said when she was younger, she had a lot of psychic abilities, but you were afraid then and pushed it away. Now I want to embrace it. Girlfriend, that is my exact story. To the T. I used to see ghosts. I used to hear ghosts. I was scared as shit, and I was like, no, and it went away. But I've always had it. But I quit seeing stuff as much. But it, like I would legit see like a little girl ghost playing by the river, and it freaked me out. But now I've always been able to see energy and been clairvoyant, but I didn't know that's what it was. I've never had a mentor, or, you know, my family wasn't raised with this lifestyle, so I didn't have guidance. I didn't know I just had to stumble across it myself and learn. And I've, you know, met a couple mentors that helped me and got me started. And now, you know, we're friends and we're working together, and they're still my mentors. I'm due to probably work with her very soon. I've been disconnected from her. I need to catch up for sure. A couple girls that are amazing. But yeah, you know, you can just set the intention that you want to open up your abilities again. I mean, I can help you with all of this stuff, guys. Everything that you guys have concerns about, we can do sessions on, and I can help you with. Like, I feel like I can literally do almost anything. And if I can't, I can refer you to somebody that will know. I know when something is too big for me to handle. I get the push to refer to someone. My past life haunted when I was a child. I was hung for being a witch, had the memories, embrace it. Now I feel honored to remember it. That's awesome. You know, I was a witch. I was a Celtic white witch that was burned at the stake for using magic to save babies. And I think part of these blistery hives, and I know it was because I asked Spirit, was part of the remembrance of that. Crazy ass shit, right, guys? And probably why I don't want to have kids. Like, having kids is like, oh my God, this world is so scary. Like, oh. I have a big mission to save the planet. Like I know a kid is important to a lot of people, but I feel like my life was meant to touch a lot of people. I died for my religious beliefs too back then. If you go to Salem, you feel a sense of release that felt better, come a long way in that town, embracing real magic. We did back then, and the good magic. Oh, I'm gonna go then. You know what? Because I know that I've had blocks of me being scared to step in my power, and that's actually an affirmation that I've been saying a lot lately is, it is safe for me to be in my power. It is safe to be powerful. I am safe because, you know, I'm ready to step up into my power. I'm ready to do my mission and do what I'm supposed to do. And, you know, a lot of us have this issue. And I definitely would feel amazing being able to release that. Yeah, that makes me excited to release that. Hey, Rebecca. I've been feeling so off and on edge. I'm sure it's a cycle. We're not doing readings like on this feed. If you want to book a private reading, you can. It is Mercury retrograde. It is geomagnetic storms hitting. It is you needing to deal with your stuff that's coming up. That's what's going on. How do you keep hidden talents? What do you mean by that? They honor it now. It's a good feeling. I've had diarrhea a lot lately since I started my spiritual journey. Girl, that's them lower chakras releasing. So now every time you're in the bathroom, you can laugh and say, oh, it's a root chakra share. Oh, it's a solar plexus shit, and laugh about it. I mean, we have to make light of this stuff, guys. We can't be all serious because it's going to be too much. It's going to be too heavy. It's going to be too intense. We have to laugh about it. We have to joke about it. We have to be silly and have fun doing it. I mean, we got to do this freaking shit. We signed up for this shit. Our soul signed up for this. So, you know, we can't be mad about it. It's your body rejecting all the stuff that doesn't serve you anymore. Yeah, it's releasing is what that is. Your nose peels out of nowhere too, like you got sunburned. It's so weird. Girl, my nose was peeling, yeah, through all that shit too. Ugh. I figured that I felt so good and lost a few pounds. Yes. Oh my gosh, I am getting so small. I'm down to like 108 pounds. At my heaviest, I was 137 from the medication, from depression, from holding on to emotions, holding on to grudges, not understanding anything about nutrition, hating the world, being a victim, you know, 3D shit. I love everything you said, what I'm practicing every day. Awesome. Yes, foodie and healthy food is hard. I know, right? I'm having a couple beers watching you. Enjoy it. Don't feel guilty about it. I feel exhausted most of the time, drained, sleepy. Is there something to do with this retrograde? Yeah, also ascension symptoms. Also, you know, you need to cut cords. There's people draining your energy that you've come in contact with that you haven't cut cords. How do I control your dreams? You feel like I'm in ongoing parallel universes. It's because you are. Dreams are your higher self doing work in the astral. So also you get past lives and premonitions that come to you in dreams. So keep a notebook by your bed and write down your dreams, because dreams are really important markers for you to remember, and they give you clues and premonitions and hints. So it's really important to document your dreams. I can read dreams too. If you guys have like a weird dream, you're like, what the hell does that mean? I'm good at reading. I mean, a reader and a channeler can read and channel anything. They don't need the cards to do it. The cards are just for entertainment at that point, just to show you something. I mean, they do help. And they do help you get on your path and learn the laws of the universe. So I can't discredit cards too much, but you're down to 110, heaviest 125, 250, down to 190 and still dropping. Congrats, guys. That's fabulous. That's awesome. All right, guys, I'm going to end this feed. It's been a long day. We've burned enough of the candles. I'm going to do a cleansing mantra for us real quick and then say the prosperity mantra. I clear, cleanse, and remove from me all energies being not of my making and all energies thought about me that are contrary to what I am creating for myself. I transmute them to perfect and beneficial forms for the highest good of all. I fill myself with the gifts of peace, love, health, and wealth. So be it. And I'm going to say the prosperity mantra. Here in this place of great personal power, I call upon my guides, guardians, and all supportive universal energies to improve my finances greatly, now and for all time, under grace and in perfect ways, easy, relaxed, and abundantly. So be it, guys. Set the intention that you are going to manifest the amount of abundance tomorrow that you are looking to manifest. So, you know, just set the intention that tomorrow is going to be a good day and that you guys are going to manifest abundance. All right, sending you love and light. I will be on earlier tomorrow. I don't work the next 3 days, so I'll be on at a more reasonable hour. So hopefully more people can jump on. And I hope everyone got the healing and information that they need. I dropped a ton of knowledge everywhere. I hope I added value to you somehow, way, shape, or form. And I will catch you tomorrow for readings during the day from 11 to 1. And then the candle ceremony again in the evening. All right, love ya. Bye.